Welcome to another Escape Route stream. Welcome to another Game Pass Gala. It's still morning, so I can say konnichiwa. It's still morning, so I can say ohayo gozaimasu. Welcome. 4 bars. Oops. Refresh. What? What? XSplit just killed itself. XSplit just killed itself. When I click the game window, let's try it again. Oh, hey, it worked this time. It closed itself. It closed itself. Welcome to another Game Pass Gala. This time we're playing Super Lucky's Tale. This is the PC version, which is on the Game Pass. The Xbox One version is also on the Game Pass. It's on both Xbox One and PC Game Pass. I'm going to give it at least 2 hours of my time. Start game. I did briefly play a little bit of this before, but so very little it hardly
This is the story of Lucky,
matters.
It
started with a new game anyway, to be sure that we're at the beginning.
He's also my younger brother. Growing up, more than anything else, we wanted to be guardians. Heroic foxes who traveled
Someone's
far
driving
and
around
wide
making a lot of noise
adventure.
today.
As I returned home from my most recent adventure, I had no idea that Lucky was about to begin his own. After an exhausting search, I had finally found it.
Are we
book
sure,
of
Relentless?
ages.
Mango.
The book could open doors to strange new worlds.
They should
It
really
even had the
rename this
power
one
to
Tutti
rewrite
Frutti.
history. But I wasn't the only one looking for it.
Don't taste
It
like
was the
mango at all. It
dreaded
tastes
Kitty.
nice.
A
taste like a
dysfunctional
mango.
family of cuddly
Not even
criminals,
close.
led by their
Don't
father,
taste any
Jinx.
mango in there.
Give me the book, Guardian, or I shall take it from you.
Just flavoring.
The kitty
doesn't
litter
indicate
advanced,
which one.
and I stood my ground, ready to fight.
Mango flavor? No.
But it turned out that
It's
the
nice,
book had
but
other ideas.
It ain't mango. This game looks cute. Yeah, it's.
In a flash, Lucky
There was a revival
sacrificed
of
himself to
3D
save me, my little
platformers. A little while ago, 3D mascot
Lucky
platformers,
and
and
the
this
kitty
was.
litter had been swept
This
into
originally
the book
started
and
as a
the
VR
worlds
title
within,
for the
and the
Microsoft
future of our
HoloLens,
own
I
world
believe, and
is
then
now in danger.
they just took the VR
Lucky,
out.
If you can hear me,
So Lucky's Tale became
only
Super
you
Lucky's
can
Tale,
stop them now.
and then the Nintendo Switch version was called New Super Lucky's Tale. I don't know what the difference is. I mean, Lucky's Tale is Lucky's Tale, right? It's the same game. Anyway, it's on Game Pass. Thought I might as well check it out, see what the fuss is about. Yesterday, the YouTube sponsorship money went in, so I thank you everybody who's currently sponsored or super chatted recently. It's really been a big help. I got paid roughly £60. It was about 63 something by Google, and I'm probably going to use that money towards purchasing a powered USB 3 hub so we can move streams back to the PC with the HD webcam and the green screen effect on, and then the remaining money from that payment I'm going to put towards a new computer chair, because I've been using this shitey hand-me-down for a little while now, and it's not comfortable. So that's what I'm going to use the Google money towards, so thank you everybody who's sponsored so far. Perfect timing! I am Master Mittens of the Meowlin Temple. We are destined to fight, but you are no match for a teacher of the Mushu arts. Welcome, your mum is a boss. Yo, time for not banjo. Yeah, pretty much. To prove yourself worthy, you must pass the trials I require of all my students. Only then we shall fight. Until that time, I vanish. Doing a silly little dance too. Hey, this has got a. This is cute. I'm noticing pop-in on 3D models. That's not necessary, you know. Let's see if there's some graphics settings I can bump up.
Lucky.
You risked your life to save me. I'm safe, thanks to you. Before Jinx stole the Book of Ages, it was our family's duty to protect it, but now the pages won't open for me. I can't join you on your adventure, but I'll try to slip some helpful things for you between the pages. For now, focus on unsealing the locked doors and kicking Master Mittens out of there. You'll need to collect Lucky Clovers to break the lock on this door. P.S. You're on your own path to becoming a hero, Lucky. You can do this. I believe in you. Love, Lyra.
Let's see if I can bump up some graphic settings. Maximum, 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 maximum. Graphics quality ultra. Oh, we're on maxed out. This is the best this game's gonna look. Okay. I can work with it. Jump around. Jump around. Jump up to get down. Yo, 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 yo. Burrow in dirt and grass with... Ah, right. Okay. Tasmania, basically. Look around. Orient camera. Look around. See something up here, and I want it. Ah. See. Alright, cool. Nice little tutorial area. It tells you everything I need to know right in the first small area. There's no run, though. This is the fastest I can move. Ouch. I can work with it. So, how folks? I'm feeling good this Thursday afternoon. It's Thursday afternoon by 1 minute. There'll be no stream tonight. I'm going to be watching a movie with my family. It was my pick. I gave my family members a list of films to pick from. I brought down 6 DVDs and Blu-rays. Well, 5 Blu-rays, 1 DVD. They picked the 1 DVD.
Can we call money for Eric's new hashtag?
We're going to be watching a movie called The Greasy Strangler tonight. A horror movie from 2016. I'm honestly surprised that they went for that. I gave them all sorts of nice picks, including classic 90s movie Mars Attacks on Blu-ray. Just say no to Mars Attacks. Pierce Brosnan, Tom Jones. No. I gave them Wings of Honeyamane. Really badass anime movie. No, not interested. They'll never pick anime. Whenever I put an anime movie on, they're not interested. I don't have Totoro on DVD and Blu-ray. I specifically brought down movies that I physically own because I want to get through as many movies in my library as possible. Ended up going for Greasy Strangler, which is interesting. I've wanted to see it for a while, so I'll give it a go. Lucky, Papa Jinx has commanded me to destroy you, an exceedingly simple task, if I'm honest. However, the Mushu arts require I offer a series of tests before we may fight. First, prove yourself worthy by working the great golem beyond these gates. Until that time, I vanish! He thinks he's so tough. Animu, yeah. Yeah, Parasite the Maxim, you mentioned that yesterday, and then we find out that it's coming soon to Netflix. I'm down. I'm making my way through Sword Art Online. I'm glad that's on Netflix. I'm about 5 episodes into Sword Art Online now. Just had the episode with Cecilia, and her little dragon gets defeated, and then Kirito helps her bring her dragon back. But really he's using her because he's a piece of shit. I must ring the bell to wake the great golem, but I am merely ahead. My spare body waits by the bell. If you can get me there, I can wait. I can wait. My brother wanted to watch Sword Art Online. Why not? Normie anime is perfect for normies. I realise that I may be a normie. I accept that this may be my fate. And if I am a normie, then I shall accept my responsibilities as a normie and check out Sword Art Online. And I mean, I'm enjoying it so far. There's nothing that's really put me off it yet, and I'm surprised. I usually look at stories that are set in an MMO, and I'm just like, I can't disconnect from the reality that that's just some fucking MMO. The Sword Art Online manages to make it at least kind of interesting with the whole headset thing. Yeah! Oh, I lost that coin. Fell over the edge. Fucking get a high enough bounce. Yeah! I see those invisible coins. Oh, no. I see those invisible coins on the top, and I want them. Yui. You haven't met Yui yet, she's a bit weird. Ugh, Yui. Yui does the whole mummy daddy thing. Oh, right, okay. Well, sometimes people are into that, I guess, but not me. The whole daddy kink? No. Not a fan. Yo, Chuck95, hello ladies, Germs ERB, how are you today? I am all three of those things. How's it going, Chuck? I'm checking out Super Lucky's Tale on the Microsoft Game Pass for Xbox and PC. This is on the PC Pass, which is cool. I mostly check out the Xbox titles, but to be honest with you, I can't be bothered to set the Xbox One up just to play a couple of Game Pass games. I had this already installed on my PC, and when I made the thumbnail, there were a few people on the Discord that were actually interested in checking this out, so I figured I'd kill two birds with one stone and do a full-on Game Pass Gala for this. Jesus, your mum. No. Jesus is not my mum. But the mother is like Jesus to a child. I make no apologies. George Michael is my jam, so I make no apologies. Buongiorno! Buongiorno. I am Gianni Giorgio. I'm everybody's mum. Not entirely wrong. Except your mother's mum. You're not your mother's mum. If that makes sense. Oh hey, I can kill him that way too. Oh, I much prefer that method. Ah! And that's where the U is. Someone needs to edit this game so it replaces the first L with an F. So you're collecting the word fucky. Wonder how straightforward it is to mod this game. I'm thinking this might be Unity-based. George Michael is my biological grandmother. Congratulations, Chuck. What the fuck? It's the bloody fox. Get into character. Hi, Papes. In my most annoying weave voice. Actually, ERB, I don't have a mum because I'm God and I create the universe and shit. Alright, sorry, Haruhi. I forgot you were Haruhi. Suzumiya. Oh yeah, it's the squirrel. Get into character, get into character. I'm missing the K! No! This is horrible! So whatever happened to Young Conker? I have no idea. Valorant is actually a rootkit because it runs at kernel level. There is a genuine reason to be concerned about a game that installs a rootkit on your system. That said, there's also no evidence yet that anybody has used that rootkit to compromise someone's computer. That said, it is a rootkit, it is there. I would say don't install anything that you're not certain about. Generally speaking, that's a good rule across the board. It's up to you to decide if you trust it or not. Me, I don't trust somebody to install like a rootkit on my system. I don't trust someone not to make use of that. I understand there's a lot of people who do virtualization on their computer to avoid stuff like this happening. If they play a lot of online games, they probably get targeted a lot. Probably use a VPN and virtualization. By the way, thanks for sending that list of VPNs, Matzo. I think I'm going to go for, I think it was, what were they called? Trust Zone, I think I'll probably go for. Because they're the only one that I'm satisfied has a green in the things that matter to me. So I'll probably go for Trust Zone. Thanks for sending the comparison chart on Discord, because that was really useful. Yeah, VirtualBox, VMware, stuff like that is always an option. I have no idea where the last letter was in that level, and let's have a look at these markers on the floor. Take a look. So, beaten the level, tick. Question mark. I guess there's an optional goal in the stage that needs to be found. Paw print. Oh, I guess there was a secret clover in that level that I found. What's the question mark then? The L is for the letters. I was missing a K in this level.
Come on.
Have a look around the edges of the starting area. Balloon up there and a door. I didn't go that way before. Does it remember which letter I got? Do I only have to get the letter I'm missing? There's a gem over there. Is it just a gem collectible? Is it just for points? I'll go back and take another look at that. Just because I want to be sure that I'm not missing anything. Would be ideal if I could get as many of the clovers as possible. Might be just money, though. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. No, I probably wouldn't go NordVPN. NordVPN are good on the ratings. They're about the same amount of greens across the board, but there was one thing that they were red on that matters to me. They had a red rating on that mattered to me. The only VPN that had greens across the board for everything that mattered to me was Trust Zone. I would need NordVPN to be able to say, to be able to answer some questions I would have about their service in order for me to be satisfied to go ahead and use their service. I just have a couple of questions for them. Right, so it remembers which letters I got. Okay. So all I have to do is look for the letter K. Try and figure out where that would be. Because that's bugging me. No, not there. Thought maybe on top of that tree. No. Nothing down there. Yeah, well, Norton's pretty much a red across the board. I looked at these VPNs that are just like watch flicks and stuff like this. They're like for just watching Netflix from different countries. Yeah, if you don't mind your privacy, go right ahead. Use a VPN with such a poor rating. Me, on the other hand, I prefer my internet anonymity and security. For me, I wouldn't want anything less than something that's mostly greens across the board. So that's where the letter C was. God damn. Where's the letter K in this stage? I see it. And I can't believe I overlooked that last time. It was right there in plain view.
Today's stream is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Thanks, your mum. This stream was brought to you by Honey, because you don't need to be a tech YouTuber to get sweet deals on the things you like. You know, I like honey, and you know what I also like? Cutie honey. That's right. Oh, honey. There's a secret. Oh, could it be this one? There was a secret clover that I'm missing. Did they do a Cutie Honey reboot? Like the 2010 one, yeah? Yeah, but good luck getting a Cutie Honey that's anything like the good fan servicey original. They also did a live-action Cutie Honey that apparently wasn't all that bad. They had a Japanese swimsuit model involved with it, but because she was a gravure model, there was no nudity. The movie was only a 15 rating over here. And it's only because of the big knockers bouncing about. It was relatively guilt-free, the live-action Cutie Honey movie. Controls in this are really satisfying, you know. The sad thing is, you know I would... Guilt-free Cutie Honey is bad Cutie Honey. Oh, absolutely. I concur, but... being able to watch a movie and not get judged for watching it is also a good feeling every now and then. Are you enjoying this game? Yeah, the control is nice and comfortable. It's just a fairly decent 3D mascot platformer. I'd like it if my character moved just a little bit faster. I guess that's a remnant from when it was a VR game. They probably didn't want the character moving too fast because it would disorient people. But now that it's not a VR game, they can at least make him a little bit quicker. He is meant to be a fox after all. Hey, welcome Sithonet Sith. Sith. How'd you rate it compared to Yooka-Laylee? No comparison. This is miles better than Yooka-Laylee. I wouldn't wipe my ass with Yooka-Laylee if I was out of toilet paper. Oh hey, achievement. Now I know the achievements are working in this version. Because occasionally Game Pass games on PC don't work for achievements, and then like 2 days later, a whole bunch of achievements pop while I'm doing something else. Looks like Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, this has a Crash Bandicoot feel to it. I think that comes from the spinning. Oh great, I got a lederhosen and a stupid hat now. I guess that's the thing. So why is Yooka-Laylee bad? The general understanding is that the game is empty. A really good place to check would be the random access review of Yooka-Laylee, written by the great Image Collection Cartoons, aka Meowskovich. He wrote a review of Yooka-Laylee that pretty much falls in line with what I think, which is that the game is just too empty. Too big and too empty. The worlds in Yooka-Laylee are massive, but there's not a lot to do in them. Wasn't Impossible Lair better? Yeah, because Impossible Lair was Donkey Kong Country. Yeah, got an L. I got the L. Normally, that would be a bad thing. But today, getting the L is a pretty good. He does look a bit like Tails. Yeah, I'll give you that. Is that just because he's a fox? Are you being foxist? Someone will have you for being foxist. Man, I haven't seen IFC in forever. Yeah, he's more on the Twitch scene now, really. If I streamed on Twitch, he'd be lurking in my stream, but no, he doesn't do the YouTubes much these days. He's twitchy. But he's very busy on the Twitch. He's usually streaming on the Twitch. Streams a lot. You are a foxistophobe. You are afraid of people who are afraid of foxes. Aye. Sure, why not? Nice, I don't think I've missed anything yet. Nice one. This level seems relatively straightforward. Sounds like an episode of Earthworm Jim. What are you, a foxistophobe? Ah, hey. That my secret one. Legend. This level's not so bad. Do you like the franchise Ace Combat? I've never really played an Ace Combat game. I own a couple, but I've never really given the series a shot before. I can say from general experience that I don't like aircraft games, but I also know that Ace Combat is less like an aircraft game and more like ridiculous. So I might like it. Due to its ridiculousness. I've just never really given the series a go. Where would be a good place to start, other than, like, the most recent game, 7? Any more enemies I missed? Anything that has me having to carefully simulate the act of flying, I'm not going to be into, but if it's just boom boom, fly, daka 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 daka, bang bang bang, I'd probably be more into it. I think that was an FC for that level. I think I got everything. Definitely feeling this game a lot more than I did the first time I tried it. Lord Ember's Domain. That sounds kind of dangerous. That sounds kind of worrying. Maybe I'll take a rain check on going in there. There's got to be more uses for these coins than just buying outfits, though. This game has a Rayman vibe too. Who developed it? Let's see. I can't find out without quitting out. I think it's... well, it's Microsoft Game Studios published. I don't know who developed it. Google will be your friend. So you found me about time. What's going on with my outfit? Here's the deal. I don't like clovers. I love them. Or I did. I might even have too many, honestly. Kinda like eating candy all day. Not so great. Maybe I could part with a few? Prove your commitment. Probably too tough for you. Swipe these foxes into the glowing spaces. I got this. Can I just skip? Thank you. Judgmental fuck. Give me that. Playful core. Is a terrible name for a game developer. Yes. But, the game they made was okay. It's definitely not memorable. But I think I'll remember how unmemorable it was, maybe then it'll work. I like how the game assumes I'm stupid. Do you like Cuphead? Cuphead is a little bit too difficult for me. I think the mistake was I tried to stream it on my first playthrough. Commentating and playing a game at the same time is a little bit challenging. Commentating and playing Cuphead at the same time is incredibly difficult. I also had somebody turn up at that stream who made things very difficult for me. So... that didn't help either. I'd be willing to return to Cuphead in my own time? Yeah, PP man. I'd be happy to return to Cuphead in my own time. Not streaming it. The chance of me streaming Cuphead is 0 at this point. The game's like, you've failed. I'm like, no, I haven't. I wasn't born yesterday. Just need a little while to think about it. I happily take these free clovers for 0 effort. Cuphead is the first Microsoft game on Switch. Try again. Minecraft was the first Microsoft game on Switch. Surely. A love letter to classic 3D platformers. Yeah, sounds about right. Would you stream Super Seducer 2? Which has the main guy playing Cuphead in the game. Based on its name, probably no. What is Super Seducer 2? Do I want to know? I'm going to assume it's porn. Here's the latest one, took me a while. Why, what's so difficult about it? I failed to see the challenge. Wow, really difficult puzzle. Took him a while. I got it, like, straight away. It's a game about seducing people. Yeah, of course, because the name was Super Seducer 2. It's a shitty FMV game where you play as a creeper who's giving dating advice on how to pick up chicks. It's not outside of the realm of possibility. I did stream an FMV game last year. A shitty one released on PS Minis, but a PlayStation Mini for mobile phones and PSP, but it was still a thing. It's like a tamer guy game. Oh yeah, guy game. That's a thing that exists. Does this game think I'm dumb? Puzzles like this are kind of my jam. Not gonna lie, I am in the zone with puzzles like this. Play Harvester. Sure, why not? Harvester, Phantasmagoria, sure, why not? Maybe around Halloween time. Assuming that we're not all dead from the coronavirus. If we live that long, so to speak. Have you played Road Avenger? As a kid, had it as a pack-in with the Sega CD. Suppose I have to complete levels in order to unlock the next one. Okay. Wahoo! Wah! Wahoo! Oh great, I shouldn't have mentioned the beer virus, because Sith has some very particular views on it. Yo, Leza, real boss hours. How's it going? Beer virus, beer flu. Hong Kong fluey. Kung flu.
Come on!
Gauntlet of fire. Carboner. Carbonation. Perspiration. Lynx effect. My social life is suffering here. Hey, me too, Mr. Rock. Me too. Where am I supposed to take his body then? Ah, it's activated the fireballs now. Okay. And the platforms. Ah. Well, there you go. This isn't so bad. Fucking hell. I just took a look at the chat. That was stupid. Who wake Lord Ember? A burn thing. Pretty fair. Prettier on fire. When did I start recording? How long have I been how long has my PC been on? Just 1 second. Do I have like a 5,000 gig recording sitting somewhere? Let's take a look at this. Shadow play. Desktop. 4.66 gig? No. 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 Weird. The fuck? Gallery. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Is this shit broken? Is this shit broken? I definitely was not recording at all in GeForce Now, so why did it think I was recording? What? Don't run, burn thing. I wish to, what's the opposite of burn? Unburn you! I'm not scared. Me not scare. No, this wouldn't be so tense if I didn't feel like I was wading through molasses. I know he can't catch up with me so long as I'm moving. ERB knows 99% of what I say is satirical of something. I know that 99% of what you're saying, I should just ignore. In the nicest way. Ew, this isn't my body, it's someone else's. I feel weird, thanks though. Be careful up there, don't let Master Midden steal your head. I kid, you're alright. Don't go out without a face mask. In some ways, yes, this is safe for work, Conquer, if you think about it. How did you... There was fireballs and a big monster blocking your path. Bah, it doesn't matter, I barely broke a sweat setting that up. Straps took forever to set up. Enjoy your puny victory, for it will be your last. This level was long. I see one collectible over there on top of that pillar. Hopefully I got all the letters in that section. So I don't fancy replaying this level. Yeah, good. I still have to go to work 4 to 5 days a week, thanks Mr. Sainsbury's. I'm sorry about that. How many consoles do you have in total, Escape? How many stars are there in the night sky? Do you reckon this game was a Conker game originally, and then Microsoft's like, no, we don't want to put the Conker name on it? Could have happened, you know? But no, this game, we've known about it since its very early development, when it was just Lucky's Tale. It's a nice thing to entertain the prospect of. There are 12 stars in the night sky. Prove me wrong. Well, I guess I have 12 consoles then. Let's see. Consoles that I have. Okay, I have 4 Wiis, I think. Definitely at least 3. I got 2 UK Wiis, an American Wii. Okay, so 3 Wiis. I got a Wii U. I own a Nintendo Switch, my brother owns a Nintendo Switch, which I use. So that's 2 Nintendo Switches. Let's carry on with the Nintendo. I've got an N64. I've got 2 GameCubes. Or is it 2 GameCubes. I've got a Retro Duo, which plays NES and Super Nintendo games. Then in mini consoles, I've got a Super Nintendo Mini. I think that's it for Nintendo hardware. Nintendo portables. I've got a Game Boy Advance SP, about 3 Game Boys. One Game Boy Original, 2 Game Boy Colors. I've got a Game Boy Advance somewhere. I've got a Nintendo DS Chunky American. I've got a Nintendo DS Lite. I've got a Nintendo DSi. I've got a 3DS. A 3DS XL. Right, Sega. I have a Sega Mega Drive Mini. I have an AtGames Sega Mega Drive, which has been modded to replace its shitty emulator with a good one. It also runs Sega CD games at high speed, which is fantastic. I have 2 Sega Dreamcasts. I have a Sega Saturn, which has seen better days. I'm looking to replace that at some point when it's not super expensive to do so. I have a Sega Master System. I don't think I have a regular Mega Drive anymore. I think my regular Mega Drive broke, and the Sega CD broke. They stopped working. Then other publishers and developers. I've got 2 regular PlayStations. I've got a PS1 Mini with screen. PlayStation 2, I've got 2 chunky PlayStation 2s. Chunky PlayStation 2s. I did have 2 Slims. That went down to 1 Slim, because I sold a Slim. I have 2 PlayStation 3s. One PlayStation 3 that I use for homebrew and custom firmware, and playing my American and Japanese Blu-rays and DVDs. And a legit PlayStation 3 that I use for PlayStation 3 games. The one that I use for American Blu-rays and stuff, I can't use it online. That one was banned by Sony. I bought it pre-hacked and it was banned when I got it. That was part of the understanding of getting it so cheap. Oh hey, there was a collectible up here. That's pretty cool. I have 1 PlayStation 4. Right, Microsoft. I have 2 original Xboxes. 1 modded, 1 regular. I have 2 Xbox 360s. An Xbox 360 Elite UK and an Xbox 360 White Arcade Japanese. I have an Xbox One S. Xbox One S. Right, what else? I recently inherited a Commodore Amiga. I also have somewhere, not here, but in storage, I have a Magnavox Odyssey 2, the UK version of that console, which was released as the Philips Video Pack. And I have 1 game for that. Testing that console/PC was a pain in the ass, because it only turns on if you put a cartridge in it. So I couldn't test it until I got a cartridge. Let's see, what else do I have? A lot of my consoles and hardware will be listed in the description of the stream. along with whether they are modded or if they're stock. So if you look in the stream description, if you expand the stream description, it will tell you my list of consoles and whether they're modded or whether they're stock. Stock means as normal. Modded, of course, means if they're running a custom firmware or sometimes it'll be a mod chip. In the case of my original Xbox, it's a mod chip. Again, I didn't mod my Xbox. I bought the Xbox pre-modded. How about using the term vanilla? Vanilla is one way of saying it. I prefer stock. I think just because stock is as is, you know? Both terms are acceptable. Absolutely. I hate this section so much. Oh my god. Hopefully there's nothing I can miss in this section, apart from, like, gold and money. What if I get rated on how much I pick up? Oh no, just getting to the end is enough. Does he have the GameCube cabinet from Toys R Us? No, I do not. Welcome, Draven, by the way. I did miss you, but I did see you pop into the chat. Welcome. ERB, you might have a hoarding problem. Yes, I have a hoarding problem. Not might have. There's no might have about it. Hoarding is not necessarily a problem. If you try to look after your stuff, like I do, then it's... The question is where the line is between hoarding and where the line is for collecting. Lack of shelving is a problem, absolutely. Lack of space for everything is a problem. Like right now I'm looking at my bookcase, which is two cases depth. Not one case depth, 2 cases depth. And it's loaded with Blu-rays and DVDs. Yikes. I'm doing my bit for the backlog. I'm watching a movie from the backlog tonight with my parents. We'll be watching The Greasy Strangler. Horror comedy that's been on my to-watch list for a while. Yeah, hoarders just hoard compulsively. I guess there's still a bit of that in my collection that I compulsively hoard, but I compulsively hoard only particular things, if that makes sense. Collecting could be viewed that way. I compulsively hoard all the anime and manga that I don't have yet. Oh, that's not a background element. Okay. Now I know. This does remind... These side-scrolling levels remind me a lot of Donkey Kong Country Returns. It's only the side-scrolling levels that do that. I might emulate Donkey Kong Country Returns, play it in 1080p with controller buttons. It's quite playable like that. If you put Wiimote roll on the right trigger, it's quite playable like that. Now, this level rings a bell. Did I ever play this far, or am I just remembering someone else playing it? So far, this is definitely a value rather than a valuant. This definitely adds value to the Game Pass. This game. Save! I'm missing a C. It's definitely further back in the level. Because these letters are always in order. So I've got to go back, see if I can find where I've left it. Haha, see if I can find where I've left it. Ha 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 ha. Did you get it? Because it's the letter C. Fuck you. Take a look. See if I can spot it. See? Haha, if I can spot it. Fuck you! Take a look. Bang. Why would there be a... Oh, wait, no. Because it used to go that way. Not because there's something down there. So if I have to explore that possibility, I will. I don't think there is. Whoops. I lost a life! Ah! Where's Sonic? Dead. This is Sonic and Tails' adopted fox child. But remembers that I got that letter, so I'll just come back to the level again another time and see if I can get what I'm missing. Then I learned that the letters can be in the wrong order. No. I reckon that there's a section of this level that I missed. RCPS3. Which link doesn't work? Oh, nordvpn.com/nobodygivesaffuck. Yeah, that's because I didn't make that command. You'll have to ask the person who made that command. So, RCPS3, I used it to try and hack Nier to try and get out of bounds. Remarkably, the way that game handles position is it stores it somewhere in memory, and I don't know where that is, because I figured out character position, but that was position of the character model. So I could make the character model appear up in the sky, and the camera would follow it. But according to the game logic, I would still be on the floor, so I couldn't use it to get out of bounds. Maybe another time I'll try hacking Nier again, memory editing Nier to see if I can get out of bounds. The idea is if I can prove that getting out of bounds in the prologue will allow you to skip to the second half of the game, then it would give speedrunners something to try and achieve. Speaking of Nier, if the remake comes out, any plans to play it? No! I'm only like the biggest Nier fan this side of the equator. I'll probably just skip it. Yeah, I probably won't even play it. I mean, like, who cares? It's only Nier. Yes! Of course I intend to play the Nier remake. And Nier Reincarnation. When I get bored and I can't think of any more long-form games to play, I will do Nier Automata on stream. By the by, Nier Automata, the Become as Gods edition, is on Game Pass. I think it would be remiss of Game Pass members not to try it. Also, speaking of Game Pass, Yakuza Kiwami just came to Game Pass. Did you ever finish Fist of the North Star for PS4? I actually didn't. I actually didn't finish it. I burned myself up, or I burned myself out on Yakuza around that time. I played too many Ryuga Gotoku games in like such a short span. But I guess I tired myself out of it. Well, he lost. You have beaten me. I must be a far greater teacher than I thought. Ahem, I mean, you still have much to learn in the arts of Miao Lin. We shall meet again after I train a bit, and when we do, I shall not hold back until that time. I vanish! They assume that you picked up that heart during the boss fight. So don't worry about the fact it's floating there in the ground. Remote code execution in CSGO. Well, I take solace in knowing that I'm not a Counter-Strike player. Oh, hello, wee guardian. I'm Tess the Tinkerer. I suppose you have come to complain about my machines. Well, here's what you should know. Fact, General Buttons needs food for Papa Jinx's army, but the wormhole farmers are too slow. Fact, my automatons work 100 times faster, so stay out of their way, or fact, I will atomize you. Toodaloo. Wow, Draven. Abusing your mod powers. Well, I never.
Lucky!
Hey, Lucky, you did it! You kicked Master Mittens out of the Sky Castle and helped the golems reclaim their world. It seems as long as the kitty litter are holding sway over a chapter, the book won't open the way forwards.
Tess is your problem here. She's got quite a brain on her. Even her litter box is automated. Looks like you'll need to repeat your success and get some more clovers to gain access to her. I hope you're being careful out there. Love, Lyra. P.S. Present time. Ooh, yay! An extra life. I now have 18 extra lives. It's true, foxes have as many lives as they think they can get away with. Veggie Village. Oh, the wormholes. Worm people. Cause we're worms, we're the best, and we come to win the war. Oh. Hitting the house gave me stuff. Cool. Yeah, you can't go to somebody's channel from the stream chat. It's stupid. That's kind of something that moderators need to do to get an idea on who it is that's in the stream chat. Like, if it's an account that was made 2 days ago, and it's coming in acting like it knows me, chances are it's one of my super fans. We could do with knowing that. So we can do something about it. I don't care what their reasoning is broke. God damn it, YouTube. You break everything. ERB has stands. Sort of. I guess I do. Yeah, account names don't match up with URLs, and if the person chooses to call themselves, I don't know, something like Sakura Haruno, like off Naruto, then there's like 1,500 RP stans, super fans. That's what stans are. You know, like the Eminem song. Yeah? If they call themselves something that, like, 15,000 other accounts have called themselves, it's super hard to YouTube search their fucking name. Behold the Scramble-matic 1150. I prototyped it to feed the many mouths in General Button's army. Once they get rolling, they cannot be stopped. Fuck you. Fucking slam ya. Oh, so I get on top of the fucking tree. Tell me there's a reason to come over here. In your face, game devs. But there's nothing up here. Yeah, simps, pretty much. Or not. I would say that stans are kind of like simps. At least one of my stans wants to fuck me. I know that. Oh yeah, we can still find out. It just takes more effort. YouTube should really be putting the creator first. I don't know what's going on in their head, but I don't like it. Appear to be collecting eggs. Okay.
Hibernate! Is there any reason for hibernating these chicks? Do I get anything for it? Just coins? Okay, let's take a look. A simp is someone who does good things to get someone of the sex they are attracted to in order to try and get them under the covers. So, yeah, I would still call one of my superfans a simp. When did Lucky get shades? I bought them before this level. A stan is someone who obsesses over someone on the internet and treats them like a god. Yeah, these two are definitely stans. You should have the ability to ban someone from your channel's content completely. Yeah. Because not even IP bans will work if people are fucking around with VPNs. Why I said stans are more like cucks, because there are people who will continuously donate to a streamer and defend their honour. Oh, God. I think a simp used to be called someone with a nice guy syndrome. Possibly. There's definitely some connections. Nice guys, I immediately think like White Knights, Milady, and all that. That's my immediate thought when I hear, yeah, that one. Nice guys are actually dickheads who act nice for 2 seconds, then start attacking someone when they obviously get rejected. You know, like, I showed you my dick answering. Things I like, based. Things you like, cringe. I like a little bit of based, a little bit of cringe. I think cringe is good because the fact that things make us cringe is good. If the things that are supposed to make us cringe do not make us cringe, I think there'd be reason for concern. A based cringe god. How does that even work? Oh, I see what I have to do here. Bing. And that'll open the door. And inside will be a clucker. Is that our bonus goal? Yeah. Oh no, that's just for a letter! That was just for a letter! That wasn't even for a clover. That was for 1/5 of a clover. Fucking hell. It's a good job they gave me an achievement for that. Otherwise I'd feel ripped off. The same amount of effort it took to round up 8 cluckers is apparently the same amount of effort it takes to collect that letter C. Come on. What? Yeah, someone who hopes the reward is intercourse. Kind of similar to a nice guy, but also kind of not. Bonk. Yo, I like this game a lot. People who follow the advice of Super Seducer 2. Hey, isn't that the game you wanted me to play? You telling me that's a game for simps? This is not a game for gamers, this is a game for posers! That game is trash, gotta be honest. So you wanted me to stream a trash game. I see how it is. I can only assume that there must be something in Super Seducer 2 that makes it ERB stream-worthy. I dread to think what it is. I'm missing the letter K. Could that be inside one of these, maybe? Or behind one of the birds? Behind one of the birds. Got it. That's the important thing. Stuff on top of here. There we go. Invisible coins. Super Seducer 4 was somehow still making money off this shit. Get a load of this simpleton. Holy shit. Fuck, 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 titty, fuck, wank, fuck, fuck. Okay, so YouTube allows through a ton, though, for fuck's sakes. Was YouTube blocking comments from going through? YouTube has a thing where it searches for the context of what's been posted. If it thinks that what's been posted looks like a personal attack, it won't let it through. If it looks like a personal attack to YouTube, it won't let it through. Even if it's not a personal attack, and just YouTube thinks it looks like a personal attack, we'll block it. Yeah, basically. Inconceivable! You just mutilated my Scramble-matic 1150. Well, all great inventors had to overcome those who didn't understand their work. In fact, you'll really dig my next invention, Toodly. I hate those goddamn good-for-nothing communist leftists toss their chickens. Let me give you an example. I've told this example before on stream, but I was watching Ant Keeps Gaming play Dying Light, and there's a character that says, "I'm injured, you know, get me some alcohol to like clean the wound," or whatever. And I commented, "I'll find the alcohol, keep the alcohol, drink the alcohol, and leave you to die." That was the context of that was the content of the comment, and it was funny because it was like, ha 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 ha, ha ha ha. It was relevant to what was going on in the game. YouTube blocked it. YouTube thought it was a personal attack on Ant Keeps Gaming. I'm thinking, YouTube, you don't know me. YouTube thinks that I would personally attack one of my best friends? No! What the fuck need would I have to do that? But apparently the context of it... Fuck you, Susan. Fuck you and your stupid purses, Susan. Does all that expensive leather fill the heart in your decrepit soul, Susan? You're personally attacking someone who isn't here. Try saying like "fuck you, Matzo" and see what happens. And Matzo, don't be annoyed. Don't be hurt by that. Nobody means what they're about to say. It's just to see if it gets through. To see if my theory that it's personal attacks against people who are here, or the streamer. Oh god, it got through. Fucking hell! Please delete. Please delete. Wow. For the record, I do not approve of what Lazarus posted. I understand the reason why Lazarus posted it, and that it was not intentional to hurt people. But yikes. That's a yikes from me, dog. Right, so one of the... Oh, fucking bitch! So one of the paw prints is for collecting so much treasure. One of them is for collecting every letter. Fuck. You allowed it, so it got caught! For fuck's sake! Your mum, the whole point was to check if it got caught! And you let it through! So it did catch that. So which did it catch? The personal attack on Matzo or just Lazarus's comment? The whole point was to see what it would let through. You confused us there for a second. So... yeah, the mod messages just don't send. It doesn't tell you what words are blocked. It just bases it on whether it seems like a personal attack on someone. That's what YouTube looks for, is context. That went through. Ouch. Remember, the contents of the chat do not represent my views at all. Burn forever into Game Pass Gala. Well, it can't be worse than that time I said the F word, and not fuck. The worst F word on Game Pass Gala. But that was also Draven's fault. That time I said the worst F word. Inadvertently. To give you the context, Draven posted a message, and I misread it because I read it too quickly, and I read the start of one word and the end of another word by accident, and it just so happened that the start of one word and the end of another word created a word that YouTube doesn't like. I was worried that I was going to get yeeted off the platform. This is how I get my last letter. Yeah. There we go. So that's one more. Oh good, the system works. For context, Leza told someone to go commit Sudoku. Ouch. Number puzzles. They hurt. Just say you were talking about Siggy's. Siggy Stardust. Did this one. There we go. Got the coin one. GG. Yeah. Lazarus is checking the effectiveness of the stream chat, obviously. That's what this topic got onto. It's true though, YouTube's system is fairly flawed. But it's a robot. It's an AI trained on reading messages. It's not going to be perfect. Especially when you intentionally go out of your way to trick it, of course. It's going to struggle to notice the difference. Can I play this level again and collect all the money again? Ah yes, post. I'll be waiting on some post soon. Next week. Sakura Wars comes out on the 28th. Tomorrow, Trials of Mana, but I've got it on PC. I can't wait to see Sakura Wars either, I'm so excited. Oh, it caught something! Oh, what did it catch? Remember in high school we had some people from England who came over on a trip, and one said he was going to smoke a you-know-what, and everyone took it the wrong way. Well, yeah, why not? Just go out into the street, grab your tool of choice, and smoke one. I find that a lighter works best if you're going to smoke one. You know, bite off the top and light it. The Switch version is the full version, no extra download needed, but it checks the game release status. Fair enough. Yeah, Kawaii Death to Death was the same when I pre-ordered that on Switch. The whole game was there, but I couldn't access it. The Switch version will get an update on day one, though, to add the auto-run function. PC Steam will come with the 1.01 patch already enabled when it downloads. So there'll be no need to download an extra patch for the Steam version, because it will already be installed. Need a little bit more for the... Yeah, 2,200. Should be able to just get that from around the game world, I think, if there's any more. Diamonds around. If not, I can just replay the treasure level. Need to replay the treasure level. No biggie. No diggity. Nope, got there. Yeah, Soybomb bought it too, because I showed it to Soybomb. I'm like, hey, take a look at this. He's like, oh, that's pretty cool. I'll buy it. I'm like, yeah, me too. I bought it. Why is it everybody seeming to buy this Wii game but me? Is it going to be big? Is Kawaii Death to Death going to be big? In which case, I'll stream it more. Oh, I need to go buy that costume. That was the whole point of running around the hub world. I'll be back if you're still here. I need to take a shower. I'm trying to watch my figure. Name's Sheriff Lucky. Oh, fuck. Please. The name's Sheriff Lucky. Cop Lucky. I'm on the beat. I'm on the prowl. I'm on the hunt. I'm after you. And I'm hungry like the wolf. Except I'm a fox. Take me to the shower? Take me to church? Why do these guys talk to me every single time? I just want to rob your house. I have to listen to them every single time I want to rob their house. For like the tiniest amount of treasure it's worth. Could, but he's not watching on the tablet. You heard it here, folks. Sushi's watching on the computer. Computer! Hello, computer! Bing, 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 bing. The Mole Patrol. I can see this game is a believer in the blue skies forever mentality. Blue skies forever. The name given to the idea that your video game worlds must contain bright blue skies. Blue skies forever. I took you to the shower, the postbox down the road, and I made breakfast with you. I'd say that's a good first date. God damn it, Draven. Stop standing. Stop simping. Hello. Hello, kid-sized kit. It's like, okay. This inhospitable wasteland you see before you is begging to be transformed. To that end, I'm working on a tilling device to churn away the clutter, so that my brother can build his barracks here. I've hired some local goons to protect my interests in the area. Speaking of which, I've still got a lot to do. Can't destroy that. Ah, but I can drill into it. Okay. My, what a well-behaved mammal you seem to be. I wish I could say the same of my kids. Woof woof. Maybe you could help me out and teach them some manners. They're calling themselves the Mole Patrol or some such nonsense. They won't listen to me, but maybe they'll hear out a fox. All men are kings. If he breathes, he's a simp. Give me your shit, loads gun. Now! He's cop lucky. It's my last day on the job. I guess there's no retirement for an old fox like me. Okay, some houses can be knocked into, some can't. Okay, there's like no pattern to this shit. What is this shit? Can't dig into there, it's a burrow for crying out loud. Burrowing. I'm always burrowing, it's what I do. I'm always crashing parties, it's what I do. Well, you chose the wrong party to crash. Boing. Lucky's only 5 hours away from retirement, and he's going into a shady neighborhood without his pistol. No. Do you know if there's a way to do live looping in FL Studio? Define live looping. I mean, like... Oh, there was a something like a... I think they called it like a performance mode. That, like, you could set up hotkeys for different instruments and layers, and then you could create like a live sounding performance with them. I don't know if that's the same thing. Oi, you think...
Oi! You think you can just burrow around as you please? The mole patrol owns this town. I'm gonna teach you some respect. Owie! Just you wait till my brothers hear about this tactical retreat! Bell end!
Oh!
Come on!
There's gotta be a way. I don't know off the top of my head, but there's gotta be a way. Look around you, puny pup. My better moles. Trademark. A till in the ground at an astonishing rate. The moles don't understand that their burrows are being churned up for the greater good of Papa Jinx, that is. I've got 7 better moles, trademark, running around here. Mind you burrowing around them. Their circuits are a bit fragile. Toodaloo. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Ah! I figured out how to do it on my own, so you didn't actually get the answer. Oh man, that sucks. You'd think that in that situation the person would respond with, hey, I found out how to do it. Here's how. Like, wouldn't that have been helpful? Ah, looks like a secret area. Boing. A pre-made VST plugin that might do the trick. That's all well and good, but I could have sworn there was a feature built into Fruity Loops. Steph! Messing around with a whole bunch of virtual pedals and effects, and I'll never be able to afford to pay for in real life. Hey, that's what VSTs are for. And like I've explained before on a previous live stream, I'm sure, software developers know full well that there are people who will not buy a single piece of their software. They know that. They also know that there are people who will, when they ultimately get the money to do so. When a company like Adobe puts out a creative suite of software programs, they know full well that most of the people using their software aren't going to pay for it. They know full well. But because they charge so much for the licenses, they don't have to worry about that. Because they know there will be enough people out there that do to pay for the ridiculous overcharging price of the software. all of my tutors at uni would essentially say, not in clear, straight terms, but they would basically say, it's okay if you pirate Adobe software. It's alright if you use pirated Adobe software to do your coursework. They wouldn't be able to absolutely use those exact words, but it's just a common understanding that software like that gets pirated a lot. It's just kind of considered normal. I'm not saying I condone piracy, but generally speaking, Adobe knows that most of the people using their software are not paying those ridiculously overpriced fees. Those ridiculously overpriced fees are so the few people who do buy their software pay for the software. It's like this general understanding that it's like tongue-in-cheek. It's like we'll make it an effort for people to crack our software, but we'll only change one or two things in the process. So last year's patch will work after like 10 minutes work. That's why you'll find the same patches work for the same programs years later. It's just something is slightly changed in the patcher. Not that I know anything about piracy or condone piracy. I don't know what you're talking about. What? How come we've been talking a lot about software piracy recently on stream? What's with that?
Market Roddy.
What even is a torrent? It's a storm. A torrent is just lines of text. It's just a text file containing some lines of text. I'm sure that if it ever got to the stage where I was a professional musician that was making lots of money, I'd be able to afford Fruity Loops. There's no point shelling out hundreds and thousands of dollars for a program that you're not going to use and not going to make money with. What's the point? That's an invisible wall. There's nothing back there. There I was thinking I was being clever. What's a magnet link, you ask? What is a magnet link? I have no idea.
fucking magnets. How do they work?
What's a hosts file? Whenever someone is coming round your house for a meal, you set up a hosts file so you know how best to help them. Oh, I just have to kill rabbits. Okay. That seems perfect for a cutesy game like this. I guess that was the secret goal. Right, this level's quite big. We've been on it a while. Did someone say Club Penguin? I want to be remembered for my gourmet line of seafood dinners. I want to be remembered. Unexpected item in the bagging area. Time to get banned by swearing. Fuck, shit, cock, piss. No, my glorious machines. This is a travesty.
All right.
Thank you so much for dealing with the burrow bots. Let me go ahead and fix the path home. Ugh, hey, me fucking burrow bots. You gonna pay for damages, you little squirrely fuck? Can I please have a gourmet seafood dinner? Yes. You have to catch the seafood first. Sorry, I don't do gourmet dinners, only gourmet dinners. Audio is starting to get noticeably out of sync. Thanks for the heads up. So that happened when I opened a tab in Chrome, didn't it? Isn't it? That's when that would have happened. Right. Okay. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Whoa! 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 I think it could very well be the CPU. Because this is only, like... The CPU is where a laptop like this is going to bottleneck. Absolutely it's going to be the CPU. Because the graphics on the laptop are fine. Graphics adapter is more than powerful enough for this. I want to be remembered. Yeah, that was, that's something else. Hey, I'm gonna murk you. Hey everyone, this is the wise guy I was telling you about. Time to pay the mole patrol toll.
No, Rowdy, owl and rat.
Now just wait a darned minute. You hooligans behave yourselves. Fucking behave ourselves, and fuck you, Ma. Fuck. I actually got done in by the mole patrol. I got murked, blood.
Come on.
I was wondering if you were still awake from last night or if you just woke up godly early. Yeah, your mum does struggle to get sleep at the moment. Do your best.
I am Roland. All right.
Surprisingly compos mentis for somebody who didn't get any sleep though. Oh, for fuck's sake! Enemy behavior is ridiculous here.
You're an Albrin. Hurrah!
Oh, those kids are a clawful. No grub pudding for anyone tonight. Thanks, sweetie, for all your help. Grub pudding? You mean you eat the wormies that I'm supposed to be helping? The worm guys. Worm ants, whatever they're called. Considering it's 6 AM for your mum. Yikes. Other side of Canada, then. Other side of Canada.
Come on.
The other time zone. Oh, bonus puzzle levels unlocked. This is decently playable, this game. Like, nothing about this is immediately offensive or opposite to my sensibilities. It's fine. It's a decent 3D mascot platformer. The chat is more intense than the game today. I'm 4 hours ahead. Ah, it's not actually too bad. Why don't you talk to me again? Just because I want, like, the 7 gold coins that I get out of here. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 gold coins. You know, wasn't that a Mario game? That's how you know this game is better than the 6 golden coins, because I've collected more than that number of gold coins so far. Down we go.
Come on. Show eyes. Herbal 2.
Welcome to my lab, Lucky. Fact, you're just in time to help with my next experiment. Now that you've been marble-ized, can you gather all the coins without perishing?
Sure I can. Sure I do. It's morning. Oh god. I do apologize for any sickness that you may be experiencing right now, because it's not pleasant for me either.
Most fascinating, you managed to survive an unexpected result. I'll need some time to collate the data. I'll contact you again when I'm ready for the next trial. Toodle-oo.
Who wants to guess today's YouTube watch time? Today only. Well, the day's been going for 14 hours. So, 12 hours! Gosh. That seems like a lot for a 14-hour day so far.
Come on! Meowgrats.
Oh good, you're back for another test. Activate Mobilizer. Looking forward to this one. I'll get it started right away.
I don't know, this one isn't as bad because it's not going in a spiral. Ugh. Not as bad, he says. Fall asleep to compilations. No, I get that. I put Fine Sauce on when I sleep. There's nothing more soothing than Vinny's voice. Bark, bark. I fell asleep getting weird with it last night. Yeah, it's always good stuff to have on.
Well, that concludes today's evaluation. Subject continues to outperform projections. Further analysis required.
So I've discovered a good cleanup game for achievements, actually, to bring the Twitch streams back. I need to clean up the achievements in Disaster Report 4. I need to do a playthrough as an absolute asshole. And I'll need to reload saves to get certain achievements to pop. So I might do that on Twitch. There's so much missable stuff in that game that I missed first time. And then I woke up at like 4 AM to Joel screaming about McDonald's and GeoGuessr. Oh, was that the McDonald's episode, the McDonald's stream where he only did challenges based on in which country are these McDonald's? Like one of those. His GeoGuessr is fun. Mushy Machine. McDonald's special, yeah. I had the playlist of getting weird with it on loop and shuffle, so it just picks random episodes while I'm asleep, so it's something in the background to listen to. And of course it also means that I might discover something that I didn't know about. When I wake up and I see some weird game playing and I'm like, what the fuck is that? What have you found now, Vinny? I make cool discoveries that way. I think that's why I like his Getting Weird with It streams, because it's all stuff that I'd enjoy playing. Starts breaking out his southern US accents. Never heard, I'm familiar with it. Some of the stuff that he plays is weird. He had a game once on Getting Weird with It where there was a female that gave birth to a baby that then gave birth to another baby. I'm surprised that one's still on YouTube.
Hello again, pocket-sized guardian. You're the first to bear witness to the glory of my mushy machine.
Herbal cube.
Fact, this agricultural wonder increases mushroom bounciness by 500%.
Lines.
Those good-for-nothing wormholes said it couldn't be done. Fools! I'm just getting started. I have big plans for the breakable crate market too. Oh, that's a spike and that hurts. Okay, good to know. Braveheart accent. Paper would disagree. Being Scottish, Paper can tell me everything that's wrong with my Scottish accent. I found out yesterday while watching a Jim and Jade streaming on Twitch that an Aussie slang term for orange juice is orgy. Ah, pass us an orgy, love. Give us an orgy. Gives us an orgy. Gives us an orgy, love. Gives us a nice cold orgy from the fridge. Yes, I'm aware who created Neverhood. Doug Tanaple. I follow him on Twitter. I'm not really sure why. Doesn't post anything particularly interesting. Getting Yoshi's Island vibes from this music. Might be the chord structure. Missing the U. I've got to go back. Oh, it's on this... What the fuck was that? I just... Sure, it saved me a death, but I clipped up the top of that. What the fuck? You all saw it. Clipped through something. There's definitely some Yoshi's Island influence in this, even if completely unintentional. The composer was influenced. One letter.
think I know where it is. La 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 la. We never got the true 3D Yoshi's Island, but then again, considering that the true 3D Yoshi's Island would have been Croc, Legend of the Gobbos, maybe we're better off. Oh, that was the clover. And I'm back. I'm back, yo. And I'm back, yo. And I'm biggity back. And I'm back, yo. And I'm biggity back, back and back, back and back, yo. Because I'm back and I'm back. Of course, I can't sing the original version. Not on YouTube. But I'm back, yo. And I'm back, yo. And I'm back and I'm back and I'm back, yo. I'm gonna get this track off the soundtrack, play the Yoshi's Island notes over it, and submit it to Siva Gunner. Is that a Y then? I think the Nanikore is because she starts singing the jingle, and then the other two start singing with her, and she's like, what the fuck? What are you doing? I think that's what the Nanikore means, but I'm not sure. Without asking Momochi, we'll never know. Oh my god. Sushi is a Minami Momochi stan. Wonder how many people who watch my streams are an Anna stan. What about up here? Yeah. Of course. Sounds like a country. Anistan. I almost put 3 hours into this game. I like this. Does it add value to the Game Pass? Yes. Do I feel like I would return to this? No. I feel like once I stop playing this, I won't come back. Like, I got so many other games to play that as nice as this is, I don't think I'll come back to it. But I'm not going to play it all day just to make sure I don't, like, leave it. It's a predicament, because, you know, I've only got so much hard drive space.
Yep, later. We agree with that, Paul.
And Game Pass encourages this sort of... Maybe I could return to this as a Twitch... as a Twitch game. Cleaning this up. That way I can be sure that I'll return to it. A crazy day already. Wow. Yeah, maybe I'll return to this as like a Twitch dealio. I think it would work for that. Meeting with the principal at 12. Yikes. Yeah, I think this would work well as a cleanup game for Twitch. You know, the whole idea that I play through games for their story and their content on YouTube, but I stream through a game to fully complete it on the Twitch. Like I did with Senran Kagura Bon Appetit and Katamari. Ah, that one's not solid. Didn't bother adding collision up there. Yeah, that's not fair. I wanted to get up there. That's totally my style to do that. Oh god. Well, I can't end the stream just yet because I'm keeping Steph sane. I've got to do at least one more level. Send spiritual support to ERB and runs. Thank you, Sushi Bomb. Soy Bomb. Thank you, Soy Bomb. By the by, thank you very much for sponsoring Soy Bomb. Again, Steph and all other sponsors. I got Google money through yesterday. 63 Great British pounds. And I'll be looking to spend some of that towards a USB 3.0 powered hub so we can move the streams back to the PC, where we'll be able to have green screen effects and all the fancy stuff that we missed. If it's a PC game, the stream will have to be done from the laptop. We won't have those effects. And the rest of the money I will use towards a replacement computer chair. Quit sending little furry animals in here. Boing. A maze. My favorite. That's what I wanted. Well done, sir. Oh, thank you. Rabbits in a maze. Receives King Bunny's carrot. Retrieves King Bunny's carrot from within the maze. I see. It's around, the threshold is around £60 on Google. If you hit the threshold of around £60, you get paid out. And that's total in the earnings. I managed to like glitch upwards when I jumped out a second ago. I wonder if there's like a specific timing for that. Just jump really high and come out. I'll figure it out. Enemy garlics. Nice. And get stunk up. Do you think you might get some stands, Draven? I think Draven might get some stands. I know a few of my crazy mega fans might turn up to Draven streams, trying to get to me through Draven. You'd best be ready for that, by the way. When it inevitably happens. Pre-banned a few people. Even though they haven't done anything wrong on your stream yet? Well, gosh, if you're going to be that kind of streamer, maybe I won't turn up. This is when Draven starts streaming and he's like a super mega awesome streamer right from day one. Like he's just brilliant at everything. Lamau, fat chance of that. You never know, some people take to it. How's your public speaking? A lot of unwanted attention alongside tech issues and other crap. Hey, what can I say? What more can I say? I'm just popular, that's what it is. I know, the stuff I collected hasn't respawned, so I can't just collect a whole bunch more treasure like that. But I will get the 300 treasure for this stage, guaranteed. I'm almost there already. $256. Not bad. I see. That turns that on. Tell you what, the controls in this are really smooth. For the platforming, they definitely got the feel of the 3D mascot platformer down. Definitely got the feel down. There's our 300. Told you we'd get it. No problem. What the f... Wow. Wow, that was interesting. I have no idea why the game just struggled to render frames. It was definitely a game performance issue. If you have to be good at public speaking, streaming is not for me. I think the hardest part is learning to talk to yourself. Yes, that's important, talking to yourself. It's very good. I already talk to myself a lot anyway, so streaming is easy. You're usually streaming to people you've grown to have a rapport with. Sometimes. There definitely is that. I think there's an element of that. But you're also streaming to people that you've never built a rapport with. People who might just turn up. Being friendly, being welcoming, it's really important. Basically, the way I look at it is, be the kind of person that you would want to share a beer with. Be the kind of person you'd want to share a beer with. Sure, you don't see the faces of the people you're speaking to, not necessarily. Unlike public speaking in an educational or entertainment setting where you might be in front of a group of people. Okay, that's a given. But it's definitely still very similar. Live streaming is like speaking in front of a group of people. You just can't see their face. Quite a few people who come to this stream, I don't even know what they look like. That's the internet for you. Be the kind of person you'd share a pint with. Be funny, be entertaining, be informative, be able to keep a conversation going. Be funny, but be yourself. How are we doing for time? 2 hours 39. That level only took about 10 minutes. How much longer do I feel like going? Super lucky to tell. Well, to be fair, my evening is planned out. I won't be streaming tonight. Then again, I wanted to get some time dedicated to voice recording for raps, potentially. I've definitely played enough of this game to know that its value for money on Game Pass. I also know that if I stop playing this game, I won't come back to it. I've got to promise myself I'll come back to it for Twitch cleanup streams. Man, I can get on that branch. Is ERB going to be a rapper? Let's try that again. What's the question you mean to ask? Is ERB a rapper? The answer is not a very good one. Yes! Yes! And that one's solid. Oh, hey. And we take the camera anywhere we want, and we try to find secrets in some of our favorite games. And today, we're looking inside a tree in Lucky's Tale. Did you know that the geometry of the tree goes all the way up into the tree, so as to create the illusion that the leaves extend around the tree? Now, if we get the if we enter into first-person view, we can get a more closer view of what the inside of the tree looks like, both obscured by leaves and without. And there seems to be something at the top there, at the top of the tree. I reached out to my developer friend who said, "Fuck you, leave me alone. I'm trying to sleep." Wow, isn't that amazing? Okay, I'm done with this. Are you a verified artist on Spotify? Does it count as a rapper? In which case, Matsu is a rapper. I'm going to bring the stream to an end. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me today. Yes, I would say that Super Lucky's Tale is value as opposed to value-unt. I want to return to this on Twitch, but it's a matter of if I can be bothered. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I'm going to go now. Someone could post the official current sign-off. That would be awesome. I got to make one minor adjustment to the lyrics, and then I can record at least one of the two raps today, which would be interesting. Alright. Take care, everybody. No. Sushi, you posted the wrong one. No! People are posting night! Oh no. Oh god. Until next time, eat well, sleep well, and shit well. Take care.
I can't stop.